Hello, this is Lance Johns, Tommy Gill. I want to talk about my first truck, but vehicle-wise, this is, let's see, I'm trying to think, let's see, Cutlass, Parisian, Shadow, Grand Am, Neon. This is my sixth vehicle, but it's my first truck. It was a 2000, no, not 2000, a 1999 Chevy S-10. It was, it was more like, let's see, it was more like this one. I did have a bed cover, but the bed cover was a little different from this. But when I got my bed cover, it was white, and I painted it red like the truck. But I got my bed cover off of Guy Trains and 65th Street, Guy Trains Road, 65th Street. But I had this car. This is. I had this truck the longest. I even had this truck longer than the car I have now. My Kia, I currently have my Kia. It's been 4 years, April 16th, 2016. But this car, I got this car like January 27th, 2002, and I wrecked it. 2007 was it all? Was it August? I'm trying to think. Was it? Yeah, I think. I think it was August when I wrecked it, or it was late July when I wrecked it, because I had a rental car for a few days, and then my sister, boyfriend, fiance sold me my Buick Century. But I had this car for 5.5 years. I drove this car, this vehicle, this truck. I mean, I drove it when I moved to Phoenix. This is how I moved my stuff when I moved to Phoenix. But I wasn't able to take everything because I had like my sister them stuff in the bed too. But I got a car in 2002. I keep calling the car a truck. I drove it. I drove the truck to Vegas in 2003. Well, I didn't. Well, my sister was driving this car to Vegas, but it went to Vegas. This truck trailed my Neon. I went to Vegas with like this friend from Raleigh named Angie, her husband, my mama, my sister, my other sister, Ashley and Aaron. We all went to Vegas, and then I drove this truck in 2005. I drove this truck to Detroit. 2005, instead I drove to Detroit. Also drove this truck to Mississippi. I went to Mississippi in like 2005. I drove to Mississippi to Tunica. I also drove this truck to I drove this truck also to what city I went to? Oh, Jefferson, Missouri. I also drove this truck to to like Northwest Arkansas and like Missouri. I drove up there too. So this truck has pretty much been to a lot of places, and it also landed in Phoenix where it got wrecked. But yeah, I had this truck for like 5.5 years. I had a wreck in this truck in 2004. on the side. I was on SA4 when they was doing that construction, when they wired it up, and some kid, driving somebody's car hit me. I had to end up getting a truck fixed, and I had to go through back therapy, chiropractic therapy, and it like messed me up a lot. I had to end up taking off from work and stuff, because my racist manager didn't want me to work, and yeah. When you have a racist manager in Walmart who don't like you, they'll do anything to get you out the picture. But this guy ended up getting transferred to another store. But he was a redneck for real. Kevin Sennifer. I will never forget his racist ass. But this is this is the S10 I had. These other cars are like this. Yeah, this truck replaced the S10. I did in Colorado. But the bed cover, these bed covers was different from the one that I had. Yeah, this bed cover is different, but I had this car for 5.5 years. I know my classmate Eula had a S10. Michael, he had an S10. So when I seen him with his, I decided to get one too. Mine was an automatic. I think his was a 5-speed. But I seen him get one, and then it made me want to get one too. But yeah, I had the truck for 5.5 years. I remember I drove this car on ice when it snowed in 2002. And I remember I went to Kroger in the Heights, and I remember when we went around the curb on Common, the truck light slid. It slid. And also I went to San Antonio in this truck in the ice too, and yeah, 2004, yeah. And once I got out of Little Rock, like Bend and all that, the roads was like clear. But I mean, if I'm trying to do something, I do it no matter how the weather is. But yeah, I mean, driving a truck is better. Drive a truck, I guess, on bad weather than a car. I remember I was trying to drive my Neon, and I couldn't make it up the hill to my granny house in the bad weather. But that's all I can say for this 5.5 years for the S10. It was this red color, and I got the windows tinted, and I got the cover on the back, and I painted it red like the truck. And I ended up wrecking it because I was being careless. But I was going to get plasma, and I wrecked my truck. But I mean, at least when I wrecked my truck, it ended up getting paid off, and I got out my bankruptcy. But that's the story for the 1999 Chevy S-10 extended cab red. That's the story for that. And thanks for listening. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Wash your hands. Sanitize your hands. Cover your mouth when cough and sneeze. Don't be a hoarder. 6 feet social distancing. Wear a mask. Feel sick, stay at home. Don't demand and hoard items. Well, that same thing as being a hoarder. You see something, say something, don't be afraid to speak out. And again, this is Lance Johns. Thank you for listening. Hit the bell notifications, like, share, subscribe, comment below. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.